I am back with some makeup. Surprise, surprise. It is a new peanut butter and honey palette, and I'm just swatching it here for you with the first swatch as creamed honey. It's like a light peachy coral kind of sparkly shade. There's no like neutral colors in here that aren't that doesn't have sparkle in it that you could use for a base, but I like them still. But the next one is Be Sweet, which is the most pink shade, I would say. It has a very pink tone to it, not really on the orangey side, and has a lot of sparkles. And here is Queen Bee. Queen Bee is a shade that is very, I would say, almost silver tan, and it has like a shimmer tone to it rather than sparkles embedded into it. But this is probably my favorite to use for a base, if any of them for a base. This one, of course, is Peanut Butter, which is used in the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, and I believe it originally came from one of the chocolate palettes, but I haven't done my research. And this is Honey Brittle. It shows up pink in the palette when you look at it, like more of a pink, but it's actually kind of a brown orange pink that's very light. I can't explain it, like a salmon kind of. No, it's not a salmon, it's more brown. But this is Honey Buns, the fan favorite everyone loves, that I love too. I just love this yellow. The first like 3 eyeshadows I just mentioned, Peanut Butter, Honey Brittle, and Honey Buns, are all matte. But this is Going Nuts, which has shimmer in it, and it shows up kind of black on my skin since I'm like pale. But it's actually a deep dark brown. And I'm wearing no primer or base with these, just so you know, to get like a natural and like exact effect. And the next one was Bee's Knees that I just showed. And now it's Feeling Nutty. Bee's Knees and Going Nuts, the 2 shades going in from my wrist, the black and the like reddish orange one, have shimmer in it, but Feeling Nutty is another matte one and is also my favorite. I can't even explain what kind of brown it is. It's just so beautiful. And so here I'm just giving you a better kind of close-up look of the paler colors that you cannot see as well on my skin. From the top, it will be Creamed Honey, and closest to the window is Queen Bee, and Be Sweet is in the middle. So those are the shimmery sparkle shades that are hard to see on my skin. And surprise, we're actually doing a makeup tutorial. Who knew? So I just primed my face with the Garnier 5-second blur and put some Bare Minerals cream concealer on. I feel like it works best for me. I usually don't use this kind of foundation. It is Rimmel London Stay Matte. I always thought it was too thick for me, but I guess it all depends on how you actually apply it to your face. So I'm just blending that out like I normally do instead of using the foundation I normally use. I just use that one. And any kind of highlighter, basically. I've been searching for the best highlighter, but I still can't find it. And now I'm just taking some shadows from my homemade palette, I guess I should say, because I depotted it myself. And just to make my eyebrows look big. I was scared because I thought it looked too bold at first, but whatever. And now I forgot to do my baking process with baking powder, but I got to it eventually. And now we're actually moving to the palette itself, and I think I started out with the Queen Bee base, but then I kind of leaned towards the Honey Buns and started going in with that because I just was so drawn towards that color. And I started blending it with Feeling Nutty. That color just drew me in just as much as the Honey Buns. It was so pretty. And I also added Bee's Knees just a little bit over top of some of the shadows too. I don't know, give it a red kind of look, but also keeping that kind of neutral yellow at the same time. And like always, I kind of leave my center lid bare with the Honey Queen Bee and focus on the outer corners with the shadows. And once again, using mascara for eyeliner because it's the best thing in the world. You guys all should try. I don't know why. I just rhymed. Whoa. And surprisingly, my eyeliner actually turned out good this time. So there you go. And when I'm blending what am I saying? I just blend it going nuts, that shadow into my lower lash line with the, what do you call it, eyeliner? Yeah. And then I use white and gold on my waterline. If you can't tell, I like layering my waterline with a color and a white eyeliner just to kind of mute the white down so it's not so bright. And now I'm just contouring and doing all that crap. And I actually put blush on for you, which I normally don't do. I put it right above my contour. I don't know if that's weird. I just try to be cool like other people, and I love highlighter. I guess that's part of me trying to be cool too. And I went in with the blush here actually, and now I go in with the Lingerie Liquid NYX lipstick, and I added the Feeling Nutty on top to add that like more brown effect to it, if you get what I mean. So that's the tutorial. The reason why I don't like give specific brand names, because I don't feel like you necessarily need to know them. I know it might be beneficial for you, but this is just a tutorial showing you how I do it, and you can develop any style you want of makeup and use any brand name you want. It doesn't really matter what you use. In fact, I just grab random things at Ulta. The only things that aren't random that I grab are the palettes, because the palettes are just great. I love the colors.